Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? I hope your morning is off to an incredible start. I know I'm late. I'm quite a bit late. I'm later than I expected to be when I said I was going to be late. So I apologize if you've been waiting on me and if you scheduled your time around me. I do try to honor that time always. But this morning I needed to honor myself a little and give myself a little extra grace to get ready for you so that I could come here at the highest and best level. And that's actually a nice lesson for you today from me, a bonus lesson, if you will, that don't push yourself to be somewhere at a specific time. Yes, it's important to honor the people in your life and to let them to honor their time and all those things and to show up with integrity and to plan accordingly and all those things. But sometimes life happens. And when it does, it's important to honor yourself and what you need so that you can show up to the thing in at your highest and best level and just feeling good about yourself. And that is actually the topic for today is how we can feel better about ourselves this holiday season. So, before we dig into today's topic, let's sit nice and tall. And we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and out. One more time, in through the nose and out. Really just taking this time to get present, to get centered, to bring yourself into this time and space so that you can get everything that you need from what we're talking about today, and really implement it into your life and have the most amazing experience because that is what it's all about. Life is about experiencing things and having the best experiences and enjoying it and having fun and laughing and just being in this moment, not letting this moment pass you by. So I'm grateful that you're choosing to spend some quality time with me this week. I hope that you're finding value in our sessions. I have been having a blast. So let's just do a really quick recap of what we've covered so far. On day one, we talked about becoming a visionary, having a vision for your holiday, naming how you want to feel this holiday season, focusing on those feelings, and really getting clarity on what you want. So that was day one. Day two was all about gratitude, about focusing on what's good in your life, about focusing on what is beautiful and saying thank you and giving yourself reminders and checking in with yourself and asking yourself, am I being grateful? And flipping the script whenever you found yourself complaining or going down the rabbit hole of overwhelm and stress and anxiety and really just overcoming that with gratitude. I had to clear my throat. I'm so sorry. I should have drank some water before I came on. It's okay. It's fine. I apologize. So day three was all about what did we talk? Oh, setting boundaries on day three. And that is so important. So I won't get into all the nitty-gritty details. Everything that you need is in that day three video, and really just setting boundaries around yourself, for others, for what you're available for, so that everyone in your life has clear expectations, and that you've set clear expectations on what you want this holiday to be, and you're setting boundaries up around that to protect your energy, to protect your time, to protect the beautiful person that you are, and to really just love yourself enough to give yourself what you need. And then yesterday was all about self-care, which really plays into the setting boundaries really nicely. Again, about giving yourself what you need, doing more of what you love, setting up short morning and evening routines to help you feel as amazing as you get to feel every single day. How you feel every day is up to you. You are not at the mercy of anything. You get to decide what your day looks like. You get to decide how you feel. You get to decide how you show up. So take some accountability for your life. Welcome in what more of what you want. Say no to more of what you don't. And just lean in with faith and trust that everything is always working out for you if you show up as the best version of you. And today is all about loving your body. And I'm going to be completely upfront and honest with you on this. I struggled on whether to include this one because I had several other things I could have put in today. But I think it's important. It's so important and it's often missed. How many of you are in a push pull with your body and you're angry at it and you hate that it doesn't do what it wants that you want it to do? How many of you have ended up with something hurting over the holidays in the past? I remember on December 23rd, a couple of years ago, I was on the phone with a doctor getting a prescription because I had tendonitis in my neck. Um, and I was like, what is this? Like, why is this happening? Like, why is this happening for me right now? It felt like the worst time. I had so much left to do. But you know what? It is what it is. So stop fighting against your body and start loving it for what it does instead. It's very similar to gratitude. What you focus on grows. If you're only focused on the pain, if you're only focused on what's going wrong, then you're going to perpetuate more of that. You're going to bring more of that into your life. The more that you focus on what's wrong, the more of what you don't want is going to come in. The more you focus on what's going right, the more that is going to show up for you in that. It's the law of attraction. It's an incredible thing. And when you start to bring an awareness to that, it really changes things for you. But if you find yourself not believing that, it doesn't matter if you believe it or not, it still applies to you, even if you don't believe it. But even if you don't believe it, you don't have to believe it for it to work for you. There's still a practical way to love your body, to give yourself what you need so that you can feel as well as you deserve this holiday season. Your body is the vessel in which you experience your life. And we have a really weird attachment to it. So yes, it's important. It's important because it is your vessel. It's how you experience everything in your life. It's anything that you get to do because you have this body. So you want to treat it well so that you can experience life at the highest level. And I'm not talking about dieting and doing a whole lot of meal prep and meal planning and having so much vegetables and fruits and stuff like that in your fridge. I'm not talking about taking 30 minutes to an hour every day to work out, to move. That's not what I'm asking you to do when I'm asking you to love your body. There's elements of that. We'll get to those practices in a little bit, but I want you to focus on how is it that you really want to feel this holiday? How do you, in a home run situation, how do you want to feel? And so bring yourself back to those core values, to those values that we talked about on day one, which is why they're so important, because we're constantly coming back to them and coming back to those core values. And you need to learn to accept what is. So you're not going to lose 10 pounds right now. That's not going to happen. Release that attachment. There's lots of good food going around. There's lots of good drinks going around. And so I want you to enjoy it. And I know that a lot of people completely release any love and attention on their body at all this time of year. And that's a mistake because you're going to feel worse. And the goal is to feel better. So I'm not asking you to go all in on mindful nutrition and movement and water intake. I'm not asking you to do anything that is hard. I am asking you to make it easier for yourself so that you can feel better about yourself. And I want you to consider what one small thing today that you can do that is going to make you feel better in your body. Surrender to what is, accept your body for what it is, love it anyway. Love it anyway. Love it because it is your vessel to experience everything you want to experience. Stop resisting it. You can't change it all with the wave of a magic wand as much as we want that to happen. I have the magic wand. I want to give you the magic wand. You can't fix it all, but you can make small changes that can help you feel amazing today. Those choices will really help you feel better right now. You don't, it's and something that works right away. You don't have to wait to see any results. Taking the action gives you the results that you want. We need to stop focusing on the end goal and start focusing on how does this action feel in the here and now. So there's four practice, well, let's say three practices. I have four in the workbook. Three are going to be super easy for you to do today, this moment. The other one would take a little bit of more time, but I'm going to touch on it, but we're going to blow past it because I have more to say today, and I'm so excited to dig into that with you. But the first one is to drink water. You know this, okay? And I know so many people roll their eyes when someone says this. I say to everyone in my life who's feeling crappy, I'm like, how much water are you drinking? Well, not very much. Well, let's fix that first because that's the easiest thing. Water is readily available. It is mostly free in this day and age. You can get a water bottle. You can fill it up daily. You can carry it with you wherever you go. This does not need to be hard. It doesn't need to be complicated. Make it easy. Carry the water bottle with you every day. Carry a water bottle that has like your daily amount in it. So I have a water bottle that I know that I have to fill up 5 times in order to hit my daily intake. So I carry that with me. Drink the water. You will feel so much better just by being hydrated. Your body needs water to function. Your organs cannot function properly without water. Your bowels are not functioning properly without water. Your skin isn't looking as good without water. You are just not feeling as good if you are not drinking the water. I keep meaning to look up the dehydration stats for one of these water intake lives, and I keep forgetting, but I know that the majority of people are dehydrated. And if you took the time to hydrate, to give your cells what they need to allow your body to function the way that it should, you would feel worlds better than you do right now. And it's not to say that you can't enjoy a cocktail or a drink or some Baileys in your coffee or whatever it is that you want to enjoy this holiday season, but make sure you're getting your daily water intake if you want to continue to feel well this holiday season. So that's number one. Number two is mindful movement. So a lot of you are already very much on the move. And if you feel like you're moving your body enough already, then that's okay. Let that be enough. I don't want you to add any more stress to your plate, anything that's going to cause you to be more overwhelmed, more anxious. That's not my goal here for today. But I would invite you to, if you find yourself sitting a lot, you're wrapping presents, you're on the floor, you are just not getting enough movement. If you're not getting enough movement, if your joints are sore, if your back is sore, if your shoulders are sore, if your neck is sore, if the inside of your body just does not feel good, then you probably need some extra movement. Tune into your body. Listen to what it needs. It should not be hurting. It should not be in pain all the time. You should be feeling well. Your body will tell you if you're feeling well. And if you're not, it's going to scream at you. And that requires your attention. So give yourself whatever you need. Yoga is my favorite. It is why I include yoga in all of my programs. Every single one of the programs that I have has yoga included because it's not only good for your body, it's amazing for your body. It's also good for your mind. It's also good for your spirit. It focuses on all areas of your body and allows you to really have this loving awareness of yourself so that you can feel as good as you deserve to feel. And I will continue to say, feel as good as you deserve to feel because you deserve all amazing things. You are worthy of an incredible holiday. It doesn't need to be painful. You do not need to be struggling. Make it be easy by moving your body 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes is all you need. You do not need to be doing 20, 30, 40. You're already doing other things. But 10 minutes a day to give your body what it needs, to really push yourself into a place where you know you're going to feel better after doing it. So 10 minutes of yoga is a gift to myself every single day and helps me feel amazing in my body. I used to have really bad back. I used to have really sore neck. And I can tell you if I miss a practice, how my body feels differently. It feels completely different. So, yoga, go for a walk, get on an exercise bike, 10 minutes. That's all you need. And what it does is it does show gratitude for the body that you have. It shows that you're serious about loving yourself and giving yourself what you need. And it also builds your confidence in your ability to work out regularly. And that is why so many people struggle. Because I hear so many women who are putting themselves down. Why can't I have any willpower? Why can't I go to the gym? Why can't I do what I want to do? I want to move my body. I want to be, because your expectations of yourself are just too high. You need to start small and build your confidence over time. I know this. I did this. I was that person. I was the person who put herself down and got in her own way and said unkind things to herself and then expected that to work in my favor. It's not going to work in your favor. You have to love yourself enough to give yourself what you need and to talk to yourself with love and patience and grace and to allow yourself to stumble and fall and allowing that to be okay. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. It gets to be easy. So start with 10 minutes a day because it feels good. 10 minutes does feel good. You have given yourself 10 minutes of dedicated time to love your body, to give it something that it needs, that it's cumulative. So if you did 10 minutes of yoga every single day, that the cumulative effects of that are going to show up for you really quickly. And so the more often you do it, the better that it gets. And it doesn't need to be hard. It gets to be easy. Just start with 10 minutes a day so that you can build your confidence. And eventually you will be working out daily for 20, 30, 40 minutes at a time. And it won't feel like work because you started with 10 minutes. And it feels so good to make that commitment to yourself. And it will help your body work with you this holiday season instead of you fighting against it. You need to stop the fight and surrender to what is and just start making those small changes that will make a huge impact on your life if you let it. Doesn't need to be all or nothing. Please remember that. And number 3 is mindful nutrition. So we need nutrients. We need fruits. We need vegetables. We need protein. We need things that are going to keep us energetic. If you are eating pizza and fried chicken and carbs and all those things day in and day out, that is going to add up and you are not going to feel good. So my rule of thumb is eat whatever you want. Don't diet. Don't restrict yourself. But with every meal that you take, with every time you go to the fridge or any time that you plan to go out with somebody, ask yourself, how can I make this better? How can I make this choice that I'm making better? And I have used this several times this week. And it has, because I brought that awareness to my decision making and wasn't just eating on autopilot, it has allowed me to change course and to make a decision that better supports how I want to feel this holiday season. So there were several times when I said to myself, I'm going to reach in and grab a drink while I decorate the house. So like a beer or a glass of wine or something like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, enjoy it. I drank wine with a friend last night. It was awesome. It was super fun. But so there were a couple of times when I went to do it and I thought to myself, do I really want it? No, not really. I'm doing it because I think it's going to enhance my experience somehow, but really it's not. So I chose to have water and chose to have a snack. So a banana and yogurt with that. And instead of having chips for a snack, I had a banana and yogurt. So, and if you're going to have, so say for instance, you're going to go and you're going to have fried chicken. So instead of having chicken and potatoes or fries or something, have chicken and a salad. Make that decision better. Don't and if you want to have all the things, but just recognize, tune into yourself enough to recognize when it stops feeling good to have those things. Don't wait until you are bloated and feeling like crap and having headaches and you have abused your body to the point where it's now showing you physical symptoms. Tune in after each meal and ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Was what I had a good choice? How can I make it better next time? Don't beat yourself up for what's already passed. Just really pay attention to what you're having now makes you feel so that you can make that choice better and make those choices that make you feel better more often. It doesn't need to be complicated. We make it more complicated than it needs to be. If you're gonna have a great big supper, maybe don't have chips for a snack that night. If you're gonna have a big lunch, maybe have a smaller dinner. Like, it doesn't need to be complicated. Pay attention to your body, pay attention to what makes you feel good. Really bring a loving awareness to yourself so that you can feel as amazing as you deserve. And it isn't about dieting and it isn't about restricting yourself at all. I want you to enjoy the cookies. I want you to enjoy the drinks. I want you to enjoy yourself in every way. But I also want you to pay attention to how your choices are making you feel so that you can enhance your experience this holiday. So we have water, we have mindful movement, we have mindful nutrition. And I would also invite you to consider supplementing this time of year. So you're probably not getting as much vitamins and minerals as you need. So supplementing would be a really smart choice. Make sure you go for high quality supplements, ones that are actually going to make an impact on your body and how you feel. And my two top recommendations and the things that I think that everybody should take is magnesium and probiotic. If that's all you ever take for vitamins and supplements, those are great choices. Magnesium helps. It helps in 100 different ways, but it really helps keep you regular. It helps can't gives oxygen to your cells, so that and your cells need oxygen, and it feels so good. It's the same as water. Like, it's just going to make you feel better. It's good for your skin. It's good for your organs. It's just all over good for you. And a probiotic really just feeds good bacteria to your gut so that you can continue to feel healthy and strong and have good sleep and have good energy. And it also helps break down those extra sugars and carbs that you're having this holiday season if it has a digestive enzyme in it, which is something that I would really highly recommend that you try. So if those things are readily available to you, I would definitely encourage you to try it. I have a preferred brand. If you'd like information on that, please let me know, and I would be happy to let you know what my suggestion for you would be. So that's it for today's topic, I think. I really want you to think about, and I know it seems like, oh gosh, you just gave me like 3 or 4 more things to add to my list, but they're really easy. You can implement them today. It's going to take you minutes, not hours, minutes. And it just is about bringing an awareness to the decisions that you're making. And in order for you to tie this for you to understand why it's valuable. Because I think that's where a lot of people struggle with this stuff. They're like, you know what, I'm not going to bother because I don't have time. I don't want to worry about it. I just want to do what I have to do and move on past it. But I want you to consider what focusing on these things how that will impact your life. How does it impact your day to day if you're eating more healthy foods? How does it impact your day if you are moving your body regularly? How does it impact your day if you're drinking more water? I want you to really think about the benefits of these practices and what that means for you what that means for your family, what that means for everyone in your life who gets a healthier, happier, more fulfilled you because you are making these choices. Think about the impact it makes. And the impact is huge and it takes minutes a day. So really just bring that loving awareness to yourself so that you can have the best holiday ever. I really want you to consider the impact. That's it for me for our topic today. That wraps up our workshop. I am so excited. Please go back and watch the replays if you haven't seen them this far. It's awesome. Like, it's so good. I put this together for you. I'm doing these things already. I am experiencing the best holiday ever. And I am not exaggerating. I am not playing it up. I am 100% having the most fun, so relaxed, no stress, no anxiety, no overwhelm, just completely happy and excited about what's coming up and so enthusiastic. So I know these practices work. I'm not going to take them down for a while. I don't even know when I'm going to take them down because I want you to take the information, implement it into your life so that you can have the results and success that you want. This is for you. I'm doing this for you. This is a gift from me to you this holiday season. I want you to take it and implement and enjoy it and just have the most incredible holiday. So really take the time to none of them were super long. I think my longest one was 30 minutes. Looks like this one is probably going to be the longest because I still have a couple of things to say. But it doesn't take a lot of time. You can listen to me while you're walking around doing other things. If you're cleaning your house or if you're wrapping presents, just put me on in the background and absorb it that way and take, include me in your self-care routine. Do 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening to answer the questions that are in the worksheets. Make it work for you and understand that the value of it is that you get to have a better holiday and you get to experience life at the highest level. And that is what we are meant to be doing every single day. We shouldn't be stressed. We shouldn't be overwhelmed. We shouldn't be anxious. We shouldn't be depressed. It should be fun. It should be easy. It should be everything that we want it to be and more. So please take this information, implement it, use it. And I still have offers on the table for you. On Wednesday, we talked about the mindfulness movement, still open for enrollment. Yesterday, we talked about Bloom Into You, still open for enrollment. And today we're talking about Living Well. Living Well is my 12-month wellness program, and it is now open for enrollment. And this program is for a specific woman. It's for a woman who has been working consistently on herself, who is trying to work out more regularly, who is trying to eat more mindfully, who is trying to treat her body as well as it deserves, who's trying to make meaningful change to her mindset and to her daily life so that she can experience more because she knows there's more to experience. Does this sound like you? Are you trying to make meaningful change in your life, but not quite able to connect the dots or get the results that you want? Is that you? If that's you, then this offer is for you. It is about taking the guesswork out of it for you. It is a 12-month program on purpose because I wanted to give you every opportunity and to really immerse yourself into each piece of this program so that you can have a transformation that lights you up and makes you so excited about what's coming down the line. It is an incredible program. It includes weekly accountability, feedback. It includes weekly coaching calls. It includes weekly yoga and meditation sessions. We have one-on-one calls together where we can really have an intimate experience, really dig down into what you want. what you are working towards and help you uncover what is keeping you from having it. Really, it takes the guesswork out of it. You are being held accountable to what you say you want. Accountability was a huge thing for me. I tried to do this on my own for years. I tried for years to make progress on my own and came up against resistance after resistance and knew that there was something wrong with how I was approaching it, but couldn't figure it out. And also would start and quit on myself so much. I would go through this period of I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it, and I would feel good, and then I would get frustrated because I wasn't seeing the progress that I wanted. I would quit, and then the whole cycle would start over again. So having someone who kept me accountable, who said, this is what you said you wanted. Is this still what you want? And you can pivot and change because as you grow and expand, what you want might change. So within this program, it's customized to you. No one is getting the same experience inside this container. You are getting the same access to me, but you're not getting my knowledge and the things that I've learned. And this is a 10-year thing for me. So it's basically taking all the things that I've invested in and giving it to you in one place. It's so good. I'm so proud of it. And it customizes it to you so that you can have the transformation that you want. We are putting in a clear action plan for you, giving you the clear steps on how to get there, and just allowing you the time and space to change it over time. So in our weekly accountability feedback, I would give you would fill in this form. I had the form ready to go. It's so awesome. You would fill in a form ticking off all the things that you got done, explaining where you got in your own way, and I would give you feedback on what to do this week to help you make progress. So it's someone who's helping you along, who's helping you um, make decisions that support the life that you want, and who's holding you accountable to what you say you want, and who wants you to win. I want you to win. I want you to feel amazing. I want you to understand how friggin' powerful you are. I want you to understand how amazing you are. I want you to love yourself enough to always give yourself what you need. And that is why I have created these different levels of program to meet you where you are and to give you exactly what you need. And the benefit of that is someone who is happy and someone who is confident and someone who has more to give to her family and someone who has more to give to the people in her life that she loves and more to give to what you love and more. You get a greater understanding of who you are and what you want, what's important to you, and what needs to change in order for you to have a life that lights you up from the inside out. It really is all about you and giving you exactly what you need. It's so the benefit. I wish I could explain the benefit so much more clearly because the benefit for me, I had a coaching call yesterday with my coach because I would never ask you to invest with me if I am not also investing in me. I believe in investing in myself to make sure that I'm having the greatest experience. And yes, you can get there on your own. You can struggle to say you can do it on your own and you can have success. You don't need me. But I did it for years on my own. For 7 years, I struggled completely on my own. And then I realized I needed a community and I tried a few things and I had some progress, some changes, some success, but still wasn't where I wanted to be. And I knew I needed a deeper dive. So finally I jumped in at a higher investment than I would have if I jumped in at the beginning because the world of coaching, the prices change all the time and fluctuate depending on the experiences that the coach gets and how she grows and expands. And the better that she gets, the more that she costs. So that happened to me. I got in at a higher level and I'm now on year 2 with my same coach, and she is outrageously amazing. She has changed and grown so much in our time together. And we had a call yesterday, and I said to her, "This is what I've been waiting for. This feeling that I have right now, this is what I've been working towards. This makes every minute of it so worth it. Every breakdown, every breakthrough, every struggle, every success makes it all worth it because I feel more like myself than I ever have before. And I cannot tell you what a gift that is in my life. I am happy almost all the time. It is insane. It feels so good. And to stand and know that you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing and exactly the time you're supposed to be doing it, and you're making choices that support the life that you want, and to feel good about who you are when you walk into a room, and to and to love yourself from the inside out, to truly love yourself, not to get pay lip service, because if you were truly loving yourself, you wouldn't be struggling the way that you are. And that's the tough love that I will give you inside the Living Well container. I will always approach our conversations with love. I will always approach you with wanting to help, but I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. I'm not just going to be the encourager. I am going to be the person who says, "This is what you said you wanted. Is this what you want? Then you need to take these steps. Then you need to be willing to consider that you need to do things differently in order to have different results." I'm going to be the truth speaker in your life, and I'm excited to be that. And because I want you to understand your power, I want to help you unlock your power. It's not about me giving you what you need. It's not even about me giving you what you need. It's about me unlocking your faith in yourself so you can give yourself what you need. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. It's open for a moment right now. You could start today. You could start today. We could have our one-on-one discovery call. We could have our first weekly accountability this week. We would have our first coaching call this week. And you also get access to any other program that I create in our time together. So you would get access to the mindfulness movement, which is my monthly membership. You'd also get access to my Bloom Into You program, which is a 6-week program that really gives you, it's a fast-paced, um, results driven program that really gives you all the tools that you need to set up a wellness roadmap for your life that you can carry with you forever. So you get access to all my programs when you come into Living Well, and you get more time and more one-on-one feedback and more of me to help you have the transformation that you want. It's open for enrollment. All the details are going to be in the comments of the video. I would love to have you. And that's it for me for today. This is way longer than I intended. I hope you have gotten so much value in our time together. Please go back and finish all the videos. If all you do is take the information that I gave you this week and implement it into your life, you will have meaningful change. You will have a holiday that lights you up. You will feel better than you have ever felt for any holiday ever. I am confident in that. I know that. I know these work. It works for me. I'm experiencing all the results of it, and I want that for you too. Have the most joyous day. All the love and light from my heart to yours. If you have any questions, please let me know. Take care of you. Bye.